So let me ask you this. What's going to happen if nobody gets involved, if nobody intervenes with the alcoholic in the family, if everybody just wants to deny that there's a problem and no one takes charge or gets involved in the issue and everybody just wants to put their head in a hole and not deal with it? What's going to happen? Let's find out. Hi, my name is Andrew Culkin, and if you have these kind of challenges in your life or in your family, it's time to schedule a breakout call. The links are in the bio, it's in the link tree just above, and let's set up a breakthrough call so that we can get through this together so that we can have a life of sustainable sobriety for you and your family. You have to realize it's not probably what's going to happen, it's what's going to happen. Alcoholism is not like a scab that's going to heal and then drops off, falls away, and heals by itself. Alcohol is something that is going to progressively get worse and worse and worse for the person who's addicted. Addiction creates more addiction. It's only going to get worse over time. It's not something that you're going to want to, as a family member, sit back and wait to see if something happens for the better. Addiction, chemical addiction, is a very real thing. It's actually a disease, and a lot of people have trouble understanding that, probably because they've never had that kind of an experience. You want to stop, you want to intervene with your loved one long before they get to the second and third stages of alcoholism, where they're chemically, physically, and emotionally dependent on alcohol. You want to be able to get them in the earlier stages when they're still just creating a habit, they're just doing the foundations of a regular series of drinking or binge drinking. Weekends turn into drinking episodes during the week, and on and on. It's only going to get worse. And you as a family member actually have a lot of power, depending on the relationship, to intervene and to prevent this from happening. So let's figure out and let's get educated on that. Ultimately, the path towards sustainable sobriety is really up to the person who's addicted. But as a family member, you really have the power to make that person realize and understand their denial in a number of different ways. You can get in their way if you are supporting them emotionally or financially. You can be a barrier to the alcohol. You can step in. You do have that control, depending on the situation and the relationship. Now, understanding that is very important. And it's also understanding your role as a family member, your enabling or your codependency is also very important to understand. So let's figure this out together and schedule a breakout call so that we can hash this out. I want to save people's lives, so let's do this.